Look at this phone. Actually, it's on a shoebox. Would you believe it? I'm actually snacking right now. With something I found in TK Maxx, and this from Woolworths. This is dry roasted edamame, and then this is peas with cornstarch. Belly dance. Today I actually cannot belly dance because I'm not wearing pants right now. I'm just wearing a top. So I can't really stand up. Why today not in two piece? Hmm. Because I want to air it out. I went live on my Spice platform and I'm just letting the juices drip, letting it air out. Sometimes it's too suffocating. And I have my hair pulled back because it's actually really hot today. So this is like the last 2 days before it gets really cold here in South Australia. It's gonna be like max temperature for next week, like 12 or something. You look really awesome in two pieces. Like, what do you mean by two pieces? I was wearing this today. These are cycling shorts. I was wearing this. Do you mean like two piece like this? So this is a cycling bib. If you don't know what this is, basically there's like a padding here and your bits go in here. So when you ride your bike, it's not as hard, all those bumps and sitting on this stuff. It's like a little, it's shaped like this, like a bike seat. This one's from Loca, and it's a bit too big for me. Yeah, it's a size medium, especially like the waist area here is a bit big. But yeah, I actually really used to like this one, but recently just haven't been fitting the same way. I don't know. And then this one I wore the other day, and it has the full straps that pull up to here. So that means you have to take everything off when you pee. You have to like strip it off. This one started feeling tight on my legs. So one feels tight, one feels loose. I'm just very confused right now. Is it Foxconn? What's that? What's Foxconn? I look a little. I was wondering where my earrings are. Okay, let me talk about something else that I tried recently and I'm really excited. It's these Wheat Bix bites. There's so many different flavors, like apricot. There's a caramel crunch one. I really like it. And I've been having it with soy milk and sugar and water, and they're really good. Like, you actually get to bite into it because usually the normal Wheat Bix, they dissolve really quickly. This one, you actually bite, bite, bite. Mm, mm, mm. Shakira Hip Hop Day by Cleve Jane. What does that mean? Every time I come on here, someone says Shakira Hip Hop Day, Wyclef Jane. Oh my gosh, you have Mateo. I remember you, Mateo. Ciao, Michelle. I hope everything goes well. Thank you so much. What do you mean by everything? Are you gonna come get me? Or what's gonna happen? I hope everything goes well. Are you gonna fight me now? My cross-eye issue. Am I cross-eyed? I guess cross-eyed is like this. No, I have a lazy eye. Ever since I started making videos for the internet, I seem to have developed a lazy eye. I don't know which eye it is, but one eye can like go a certain way. And I think that's because of my phone usage, like looking at the screen for too long, looking at I don't know, just like focusing so much. Because I used to use a tiny, tiny phone. It was the iPhone 13 mini. It was tiny, and my videos were all edited by me on my tiny thing. So I'd be like this, and I have the brightness all the way up. I'm that type of person. I can't see when it's dim. So I turn it all the way up. Guys, if you're here, go look up my Instagram because right now I've been a bit shadow banned. I have been shadow banned. It's been confirmed. I've been confirmed on Instagram. So if you haven't seen my videos, you're gonna have to search me up um on Instagram. Yeah, some videos I can't post here. And now some videos I can't post on Instagram. Just crazy. So you're gonna have to search me up to look up my videos. Michelle from China. Kartik says, "Hi Michelle, how are you? What you doing?" Um, how am I? Honestly, I'm a bit sweating right now. I should drink more water. Today's been hot and I've been like filming, so kind of forget to. So this is not bus station water. This is now library water. You guys know what? I always talk about going to the bus station to get water. Oh my gosh! Speaking of the library, there's this really young girl in South Australia who's just found passed away, and she was missing for 4 days. This happened in Alice Springs, which is a place that has a lot of Aboriginals. She's an Aboriginal girl. She was like, I don't know, how old is she? Like 4 or 5 or something like that? I don't know. But she's very young. She was kidnapped apparently from her bed. She was an Aboriginal girl, very young. And she was seen holding hands, quote, holding hands with another adult Aboriginal man who was let out of prison a few days ago or something like that. Okay? And so there was like a whole man search for her covering lots of ground. Then I asked Coach Trevor, have you ever joined a manhunt, like man searching for missing people? And he was like, no. Usually you can't just anyone can join because then that person can go look for evidence and hide it and cover up. So you have to be like a certain type of person or close to family or something like that to look for it. So yeah, they went searching. They found her body. Well, first they found her underwear first and the yellow and black shirt that was belonging to the man that she was seen holding hands with. And then unfortunately they found her. Did they catch him? No, I don't think they found him yet. But yeah, her grandma was on TV praying for her return. But yeah, still don't know like what caused it or what really happened because it could have been exposure that she died or whatever. Don't know. Still at large. Yeah, it's really interesting. And I wonder how many people go missing like that and they just go undocumented or no one notices. So her name is Sharon, what is it again, guys? Sharon. Oh my god, I just forgot the name. You are beautiful. You are a Chinese spy. Aren't we all spies? So the reason why I have so many shoeboxes is because actually I'm not gonna tell you because only spies know about it. No, I don't sell shoes. I'm a professional spy. When other spies see, they're gonna, oh, okay. That's why there's so many shoeboxes. But if you're like an average person, not a spy, you won't know. You have a pretty smile. Thank you. You made me smile. Okay, now the makeshift tripod has gone. Okay, so I'm gonna take it off. Just leave it like that. Let's see the chocolate starfish. Lols. Um, Missing sometimes they be in plain sight. Yeah. Oh my gosh. So the other day I watched this movie which is based on true life events in South Australia, in my own city here. Let me chew this up and tell you the story. It's insane. This same city. So Adelaide in South Australia, actually, the crime for serial killers is like top in this world or something like that. It's like it has a lot of serial killers per person or something like that. I don't know how to phrase it, but basically, there's been serial killers here. Okay, so this is Snowtown, 2011. I recommend you guys watch it. Um, I'm not really a movie person because I have questions and I just want to know straight up, like, just give me the facts. But this movie will have you thinking, okay? It'll have you think and put pieces together. But basically, this movie is about RAPE, grape. It's about trans. It's about fat phobia. It's about illing people for financial gain. Okay. So it starts with these three brothers. They have a single mom and her boyfriend does things to the boys while she's away. And how they portray that in the movie. Oh well, maybe I won't spoil it. Am I spoiling it? Oh my gosh, should I tell you guys about it? But basically, they they offed these people and they put them in barrels, okay? Big barrels. It was a lot of people actually. And they moved it to an abandoned bank in Snowtown, Bank SA, Snowtown, which is now an op shop, which is now a charity shop that you can go to. And yeah, they wanted to obviously do more to people. That's why they rented that place out. And the main guy, the guy that like started it all, he's still in prison. One guy called Mark has been let out, but he goes by a different name. Like he's allowed to live with a different alias and whatever. So yeah. And the other one, yeah, there's life in prison, I guess. But they off them, you say? Yeah, they work together to off it. And the movie is really good, actually. But they got caught, and what they did was that they they offed the people, and they went and collected their government funds as well. So they pretended to be that person and started collecting a lot of money. And I didn't know. And they would actually make the person like record message to their next of kin, whatever, to like to their mom or to their landlord, like other people that thought would wonder where they were, like record messages and like pretend it was them, like, oh, I hate you, I'm never coming back, or um I met this guy, he's not like the other guys, he wants me to move down to this place, so I'm going, this and that, like made to look normal. I think she said she did it and put them in barrels. Yeah, they put them in barrels. He moved it away. They used to keep it in like the backyard or things like that. Oh, and it was killing a. They also killed people who were on drugs, so on substances. Um, and he used the word weak. Like if they were weak, they're just off. Like it's a waste. So it was really interesting. But for real, you can go missing at my house once a week and I'll give you candy on at night and you can find your way back home. Lol. Why watch such things though? Well, this is real life. Like, this is what happened. This is based on a true story. And this one, there's nothing that you could really do, but there was another one called The Family Murders that I watched before, and this is also based on true stories. And it was young boys getting kidnapped, and they were tortured, and they were found by other people. And these only one man was held accountable for this, and he was an accountant, okay? But he was obviously the scapegoat because files went missing, things like that. So police officers and things, people like that, higher up, they definitely had things to do with it. And it wasn't just one person doing all this. It was a lot of boys that went missing and they were tortured. And it was so gruesome, the details, that the things they do to these boys. But only one man held accountable. And he died like last year from natural causes. Emily Irwin says, "You're so pretty. I'm jealous." Oh, thanks, Emily. Thank you. Today I don't feel that pretty, but I need to remind myself that, you're just lying to yourself. Your eyes are lying to you. Some days you be like that. You just feel like, what's different? What's this and that? You just need to remind yourself that your brain is just playing games on you. Problem now is that digital trails are a lot harder to erase now. So there's reports saying that traveling internationally from China is being prohibited. Can you leave China? I'm not in China. But yeah, so there's another case, David. D4VD, you know that I don't care how long it takes, as long as I'm with you, I've got a smile on my face. You know that one? He has just been found guilty of offing this girl that he met when he was 18 and she was 11, offing her. He's like a musician, okay? Offing her and was about to get rid of her body. He's been found guilty. I mean, his if you listen to his music now, it's like, oh my gosh, the signs were there. But basically, they started dating when she was 13. They met when they were 11. And they had a relationship, right? Her parents didn't like it, took her phone away. Then he bought her another phone, sent it to her high school, and they kept talking, whatever. And she found out that he was talking to other girls. She didn't like that, and she threatened his career, like saying, "Oh, you did this to me, and I didn't," kind of stuff. So he ordered her an Uber to his house and offed her, and she was bleeding out in an inflatable pool while he went away. Took her phone. Oh my gosh, we got a super chat. Thank you so much to Leo Cardion. Thank you so much. Okay? Then she was bleeding out. She was so young as well. Bleeding out by herself in an inflatable pool. And then he put her in his Tesla in the back, okay? And he went on tour and things like that. And apparently he was meant to have someone like drive around so the smell of the decomposing body wouldn't be so strong, okay? But I mean, it wasn't moved around and you could smell it. And he had lots of evidence against him, okay? This guy bought an incinerator. An incinerator. You know what an incinerator is? It's like when you burn things. So like it might be for rubbish, it might be for like at the zoo. That's how they get rid of the animals' bodies. It might be at the morgue, like when your person or loved one passes away, you can get buried, you can get cremated. That's an incinerator. It burns you and it gets so hot. I don't know every person, not an average person can get an incinerator. You have to have like reasons, you gotta have papers to have an incinerator. Somehow he got it. And he was found to have bought like chainsaw from Amazon, all types of stuff. But basically, as well, he kept one part of her finger that had his name on it. This person is like cuckoo. It's crazy. Fallen for this. Um, David's story is so sad. I don't like it. Yeah, I don't know. I don't like it either. It's just crazy. That's insane. That's kid. Yuck. Wait. So yeah, the signs were there. And I just want to say, like, this happens all the time, especially if you're dealing with like an a celebrity or influencer. People can fall into the trap of that. They might feel like, oh, this is so like cool, so novel, like I'm so special. And she was young, and like maybe like an Uber, she got Uber to her house, and she's telling her friends like, oh, I'm just saying, not her, but I'm just saying, people can be like, oh my gosh, I'm getting special treatment from this celebrity. I think I'm all that, when it doesn't even matter. Like, you're getting amazed at different stuff, and at your young age, you should be focused on what's important, which is your sports and learning in school. Not everything in school, but when you're young, school is school teaches you vital stuff that you need, communication, learning with other people, society, how it works, things like that. Okay. Instead you're getting carried away by it's yeah. Um, do you like Isho Speed? I don't know him, but I recently saw that he went to Trinidad and he collabed with Certified Samson, which I have spoken to on Instagram. BDM. He makes really cool videos. Search him up. Certified Samson. But if you're not from the Caribbean, you might not understand. You might not understand like the way we are. Where are you now? I'm at the back of Foot Locker. My uncle told me horror stories from San Quentin. Where's that? Is that the place that has a lot of you can't walk around? You look like Dragon Ball Z. Who's that? English is amazing. Thanks, Dennis. You don't even go anywhere, lady. Yeah. I'm trapped down here. Oh my gosh, speaking of trapped, there's another story of this dad. I don't even call him a dad because you can't be called a dad if you do this stuff. Basically, a father put his lured his own daughter down to the basement, okay, and kept her captive for I think like 24 years or something like that. A hell of a long time. Raped her like 3,000 times or something like that. And she was in there for like 6,000 days, 6,400 something days. Basically, made her pregnant with his kids like 8 times. They had kids down there, guys. They had kids. She birthed like 6 babies. Okay, all in the basement. She was only in the basement. And he brought up 3 of the babies back up to the mother, who was upstairs, and said, "Oh, I found these babies." And then 3 she had down in the basement. And the basement had it looked interesting. Like it had some character to it, like some for children stuff, right? So the kids actually grew up down there. And he would go down there with supplies every now and then, okay? Like this is just so crazy. He would go down there, bring stuff. Like she birthed children in the basement, not seeing the light of day. Anyways, fast forward, one of the kids, which would be her sibling, her own child would be her sibling and her child, if you think about it. Um, she had kidney issues, had kidney failure or something like that, kidney something, and she had to be brought to the hospital. And she was like, please bring her to hospital. Bring. So he brought the child to the hospital, and the doctors were like asking about the story of it, and it didn't add up. Okay, they didn't add up, and the daughter that was the original daughter, should I say, the original daughter was like, "Oh my gosh, I wonder how she is. Like, please bring me to the hospital. I really want to make sure she's okay." So the dad went to hospital with the original daughter, and that was when police enforcement, whatever, were there waiting. They both got, detained, and it got revealed, all of it, downstairs, and it's just how your whole life is like. How do you even go back to normal life after that? Knowing it was your own father and stuff. Crazy. And she was so young as well when that happened. Could you guys imagine? And it makes me think like there has to definitely be these kind of like kidnapping, hostage situations going on, and we just don't know yet. There's another one which always like stuck to the back of my mind ever since I watched it when I was really young. It was of these three girls that were held captive for 10 years, also in maybe some basement, but in a house locked up. Okay, and I remember this so well because her name, one of the girls' name is Michelle. So I was like, oh my God, Michelle. Okay, so it's Amanda Berry, Michelle, and Gina De Jesus. Michelle Knight. I remember these names so good. And the man that did it was Ariel Castro. I remember these names. I don't know, I can tell you. So it was Michelle that got kidnapped first. And yeah, she had to have miscarriages and babies as well. But Amanda Berry was a favorite, and it was actually her daughter that saved all of them. Um, watch Orphan. Oh, is this based in true life events? I like true life event stuff. This used to be like my obsession. In Ireland, I would listen to all these true crime stuff all the time. Danielle Hallen, Christina Randall, that chapter, Mr. Ballin, all these things. Because I feel like it really opens your eyes up, especially as a girl, to know things that can happen. But my mom was like, "Oh, you watch too much of this sad stuff." Um, Asians own Foot Locker now? No, I'm just an employee. Okay, so KVN Law.
Oh,
Huh?
yeah, phone call.
Hello? Hello? Does it work?
Oh, they hanged up. Did they?
Are they hung up already? Hello?
Charles Manson. Charles Manson's talking. You got no, you got to hold it like that. The mouthpiece down here.
But I can't hear them.
Oh, sorry. You got to turn it on. You got to dial a number and stuff like that.
Well, this is like a 3D phone. Like you can smell it, you can taste it. It's 5D. You have it. You try
Mm.
it. I already tried one. Good. I ate the persimmon. Too late. Mm,
Maybe.
it got better.
Yeah.
Hello?
Did a no show.
What?
Didn't turn up.
Why would he do that? Did he message you back?
No, I was fucking messing around him.
Wait, come here and tell us a story. Tell us the story. We want a story time.
Story time. So I had a custom one pair, couple of pair of shoes and
Couple pairs or all of this?
couple of everything wanted a whole lot. But yeah, yeah. But yeah, he said meat, and then
He said meet. And
yeah.
did he just stop messaging you or what?
Yeah, he's like all over it, and then he just went.
Because you've gone for an hour. You're waiting for him for an hour.
Nah, I did the first guy.
Yeah.
Got those vapor flies out. He wanted to try them with orthotics. It took a while, and then here now that was like what time was that?
Mm. It's
See, I
called
got there like
you were
probably
there.
5:10.
Oh,
So yeah,
interesting.
but Oliver was there, so I had a chat with Oliver. We just pick up some water.
picking up some water for delivery. Where is it?
Uber Eats
Oh,
on his Canada.
what'd he say?
Hey, just someone tried to steal his lights over the day
His lights.
off his bike. Yeah, tried to steal his bike, and they
How
got
does
the
he know?
because when he came back, his light was gone.
His light was gone.
Yeah, this guy grabbed it, and then the guy ran off.
And did he get it back?
I didn't know it was gone. He said till he looked at his bike, but
But he tried to steal the bike as well?
yeah,
But it was locked?
yeah, African dude, Nigerian guy.
For real?
Yeah, so I said to him, man, should have grabbed him, like, don't people steal his shit.
Could you have chased him?
Yeah, he's on his bike. He ain't gonna get away from the bike. Get your light back.
Oh, but is it worth it? Maybe he
Yeah,
might get
no, it's worth it.
injured.
No, just fight for your shit. Like, get it back, man. This ain't America.
What if he had a knife?
Not that bad. Like,
This is America.
yeah, this is not Adelaide. This is Adelaide. Like, people don't really do that here
But if
much.
he's willing to take a light, and he probably.
Nah, like it's not like that in Adelaide yet. One day, but not. It's not that bad.
How does he know he's Nigerian?
He said what he looks like.
He he's not
Aboriginal. So was he Aboriginal?
Aboriginal versus Nigerian is different though.
Exactly. So I said, so you can tell the difference is Aboriginal doesn't look like a rapper, and the Nigerian looks like he could be a rapper. Yeah, that's different.
So, have you had many no shows?
Yeah, it's always when people. Yeah, yeah, you do get no shows, but it's generally when you go to meet someone somewhere. So that's why I get people come to me.
Uh,
I just go down to OTR West Terrace, meet people there. People
and
be
they
flaking and so what I have to do now is get people to meet me when they're there.
so even if they're here, like you won't feel like you've wasted too much.
Exactly. If anything, I'd no show because I freaking fell asleep or something.
Yeah,
So I mean, yeah, that's okay. Like, that was I was out there anyway. Got that Vaporfly sale, so
yeah,
all good. His banana's actually good.
yeah,
Nice.
yeah.
Anyone recognise this shoe? There's a sandwich got Zoom X top, React X down the bottom. Zoom X is softer, React X firmer. What's it say? Care of
Co.
Nike Air.
You two dudes are my fave live streamers. Oh, thank you so much, Sydney. These two give me hope I can find a beauty as an oldie.
Hey,
What?
I'm not old, mate.
I'm not
I'm
old.
fossilized.
Look, look at your face. You're so old. You got spider webs hanging out of it.
It's a white hair. Little thick one.
Spider web.
Dribble. Dribble.
Ew. It's a shoelace. Michelle, love you from Baltimore, Maryland. Hey. Okay, transgender says you're my favorite transgender YouTuber. Oh, really? Thank you so much. Wait, are there any transgenders who are popular? Because Jeffree Star is not trans. So no, are there any trans? Nice looking shoe. Um, Livery King, what happened to your gains? So
Yeah.
this is
Well, that's a bit.
Banana King.
Yeah, but this is Banana King over here.
Banana King.
Banana King's entered the chat. So these are made. This air thing here is actually made in Beaverton, Oregon.
Oregon.
Yeah, care of Nike Air MI and Nike Air Manufacturing Innovation. It's a specialized subsidiary of Nike that produces pressurized air units in footwear, including Air Max, Air Force One. That's cool. Wow.
Yes, we're all trans anymore. He looks like Jeffree Star. Did you know that it was actually Akon who helped Jeffree Star become a billionaire?
Really?
He,
Akon.
Akon, Akon. He was his manager.
Hmm. Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting.
She has a great puzzle. I've seen it. Clone this perfect one. What do you mean, puzzle? How in the hell does a guy look like that get a Girl, where you get the plastic bag, make like balloons now, please. He said, "Get a plastic bag and make it a balloon." That's a good idea. I've never even thought of that.
So, still, right.
Eshe?
Shaper.
What does eshe mean?
Oh,
Can you say eshe?
shaper.
Can you pretend to be an eshe? What's the difference between eshe and a bogan?
That shows where these.
Eshes wear these, and what do bogans wear?
A bogan might wear these. Free metcons.
A bogan might wear this. I've. Are you sure?
Hmm. Could, but more. Oh, this is. Yeah. This is
This is
Eshe.
eshe. So is eshe have? Does it have to be a young person or can it be
Yeah.
old?
Bogan's a generally old one.
Yeah. Okay. So he asked me what the Irish equivalent is of a person who wears this, and
Yeah.
I said I'd say yup, bro.
Yep.
The yup bros wear this. Wait, is this mine? No.
Yeah.
This is mine?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
8.5.
Wait, did I tie it like this?
That's crazy. The air units in these are made in Beaverton, Oregon.
Beaverton.
Yeah. Beaverton.
That's a funny name.
Yeah.
He looks old and scary.
He is.
He says he's ripped.
I'm old and scary.
Ew, put your shirt on, bro. Unk. He says, um, this dynamic interesting.
Yeah. Definitely rage baiting.
Sniffing the shoes is crazy. Were you sniffing the shoes?
Yeah.
You did? So someone asked you, are you really trans?
Yeah. So I think I lost a little bit of definition. Yeah. Just eating two of those vegan donuts.
Sorry for judging, he must treat her good. How it feels like living with Socrates.
Socrates.
Is that Durian? Someone asked.
You're right. During.
He looks different. He's actually an impersonator. Got him in China. So what happened with me and Durian was that basically I left and I went to this Rolex place, this watch place, jewelry, everything. They have everything there. And some guy came up to me and was like, You want to get handbags? Handbags? You like handbags? And I was like, You know what? I'll just go. Might make a YouTube video out of it. Followed him up. And there was one place. I was like, Wait, what's this one? This one looks interesting because they're all like closed up and you have to have a special key. Only specific people that people scout customers can come in. I was like, what's this one? And he was like, oh, we clone people. So I was like, you know what? Can you clone this person? Um, so I got him cloned for 13 Chinese dollars in China, and then I got him back. I put him in a bike box, declared it as a bike. They asked, did you take out the air in the tires? Um, and I said yes, but I didn't because there's no tires. Um, got him back here. Actually, it got delayed. I started freaking out. I was like, oh no, no, they're gonna seize my clone. Turns out it was just because the flights, it was like too, how do I say it? It was too fast. They couldn't take it out of the plane and then load it onto the next one. So they actually delivered it straight to the council house I'm staying in. So that worked out perfectly. I didn't have to drag it out. So yeah, it's just a clone. It looks like the same. I'm pretty sure that's how they get clones like that in the rest of the world. Auction your shoes sooner than later, mate. Do you think do you think You should do it now? People won't wanna wear shoes later? So he's a knockoff version? Well, JK. I wouldn't even say knockoff. I would say a really bad knockoff. It was $13. I was like, this is like the price of a meal in China. So, Michelle, are you really trans? I don't mind, but I can't support if you are. Am I trans? I really like transport. Public transport is a really good one. I think bus drivers, whatever, train drivers, public transport. They they make the world go round. Recently in Taiwan, there was a bus driver who had a breakdown over this woman passenger who was like, "Oh my God, you didn't stop at my stop." And she was like apparently bullying the bus driver. That's what the passengers were saying, like, "Oh, why are you bullying him?" And he was basically crying, like he got 2 days off work, got a red envelope, and got like psychological assistance or something like that. But yeah, bus drivers like they have a lot to focus on. They have to focus on the road. They're responsible for everyone in the thing. They have to look out for the stop lights. They have to be on the road. They're carrying a huge vehicle. There's a lot to manage. And like just to be nice to people. Just be nice to everyone, be considerate. Have the benefit of the doubt. Um, were you the woman that bullied him? No. I would have well, I actually don't know what I would have done. Because I don't know. But so people in the comments were like, "Oh, she could have had that walk anyways." She was a bit overweight. Um, if your life was like a movie, what would you do after it? After it? What do you mean by after it? Why would it be after it? What's the age gap between you and Popeye the Sailor Man? 48 years old. 48-year age gap. Ronald says, "Hi, Michelle from Hawaii." Everyone talks like good things about Hawaii. Everyone's like, Hawaii's a must place, must go place. I hear that's so expensive. Hello, beautiful from California. Is it like morning now? Because I went live at 12 o'clock. So 6 hours. Okay. You deserve to be ignored even after donating her. Oh, wait, did someone donate to me? Oh my gosh, thank you so much. Dr. H, I just saw that. Are you a millionaire now? Thank you so much for the super chat. Gave me £1 99. Am I a millionaire now? I don't have any trees, so no. Now they say money grows on trees. I don't have trees. I should start planting some trees. Who else did I miss? Who gave me a super chat? I was so busy talking. Hopefully, you're still here and you heard that. Hey, Michelle, keep doing you. Good luck. Thank you. Um, yeah, that made no sense. Really? Who is this little gorgeous of a girl I just laid eyes on? You're so sweet. Okay. Would you encourage your daughter to follow in your footsteps? This is a really good question, Ken Kill Cam. Now, let's talk about would I even have a daughter in the first place? My own biological daughter, I'm not sure. Like I see you guys as kids basically. Like you guys are like my kids. I could be your parent. Anyone that watches could be my child. And I wouldn't recommend someone to follow into someone's footsteps. I would recommend everyone to follow their own path, to make their own path, you know? That's what I would say. Even to myself, I would have the path would be to follow your own path and make your own path because everyone knows their own thing. Everyone knows themselves the most. And I can only be there for guidance and for support. Like, if anything bad happens, I'll be there. I'll give advice, but you don't have to, you should listen to it, but you don't have to follow it. So, if I had kids, I would teach them to um, be able to make good decisions on their own. And then I tell them what I would do and what I would advise them on. By the end of the day, I think they should be able to do what they want to do. And anything that happens, I will be there to support them. Like, okay, if we're talking about like, oh, it's freezing outside, like it's not safe, that's a different story. Like about true safety is a different thing. But if it's about career, about your, you know, what you want to study, what subjects you want to study at school, what you want to do in the future, I think that's up to them. And I think that's what makes a good parent is you know that you have to know that your child is not going to be everything that you want it to be. You know, I'm vegan, but if I have a child, it might not be vegan and I have to be okay with that. Or if like if you're a Muslim, your child might decide to not be Muslim one day. Do you know what I mean? And you have to make peace with that. If you can't deal with that, then there's no point in having a child or fostering or whatever. Jeff says, Michelle, how are you doing? What happened to your boyfriend? He needs a haircut and a shave. Looks like a madman. What's wrong with being a madman if you are a madman? All these shoes are from AliExpress, $1 a pair of shoes. Darling, these are the free shoes you get. You know, like that sign up bonus, like the free things you get. This is it. So I signed up all those accounts and I said I want the free shoes and I just have a whole collection of it because I just want free shoes. So they're not even $1. Um, do you have the store Aldi's in Australia? Yes, we do. Yes, but we don't have Lidl. So what's Aldi good for? Oh my gosh, let me tell you. Yesterday, I went to the Aldi bin to dumpster dive. I found things. It was jackpot yesterday. There was lots of flowers, roses, lilies, whatever flowers the other ones were, I don't know. So I picked some up and they're fine out of their water and also found laundry detergent. Um and so I took some flowers. I think I took 3 bouquets. I took one red rose one, um one lily that didn't even pop open yet, and one random flower. And I put them in one at the bus stop and one at someone's front step. And that was from the Aldi bin. There's a lot of stuff in there, but nothing else worth taking. It was like all meat and stuff and bread. Michelle, Rona says you hit the jackpot. Yeah. Like yesterday, I was not like really uppity. And when I opened that bin, I was like, yay, I can go digging. So that made my night. So if you guys are feeling sad, go look in some dumpster because everyone likes to look through stuff and find something of value, you know? So go dumpster dive if you're feeling sad. I think that's even more fun than shopping because you get, you don't know what you're getting in the bin and it's for free and you're saving things from landfill. Did your homeless boyfriend teach you how to dumpster dive? No. I was born in the dumpster, so I basically dug my way out. Reverse dumpster dive. So I was dumpster swimming when I was born, so no. Um, we respect Michelle and Foot Locker manager. We protect Michelle and Foot Locker manager. They're calling you Foot Locker manager.
Yeah, because you got to get back to work, guys.
Ah, for real?
No, yeah, like, well, you can do your little live stream, but you got to stay back after work, do overtime, right? Unpaid overtime. Yeah,
Unpaid.
unpaid. Okay.
Why?
Because that's just how you want to do. You want to do your live stream. You're working at Foot Locker here. You're working on my money, so you got to pay it back later. So
Oh,
yeah,
but I'm doing promo for your Foot Locker.
yeah. I don't see any customers coming to the door yet, so yeah, sure about that. I see when I see money coming through the door, we can talk. We can negotiate. Until then,
Unpaid work.
you go. You're working unpaid. You stay another time.
Nick says, your sense of humor is so awesome. Thank you. DV Staff says, I love your videos. Um, do you sell shoes on eBay or Amazon?
eBay.
Why don't you sell on Amazon?
eBay's kicks Amazon ass.
eBay kicks Amazon's ass. Why is that?
Heaps easier to work with.
Oh, easier.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting. So eBay. What
eBay's
is the Adelaide Runners?
yeah, yeah.
Adelaide Runners at eBay, Facebook Marketplace,
Let's jump the shoot here.
Alias. This is nice.
Yeah, last pair.
Last pair, guys. Going, going, gone.
Size 8.
Yeah, size 8 US, 41 EU. No, yeah, EU, 7 UK.
Yeah.
It's a nice one.
Yeah.
This is Air Max 3s.
Yep. AKA MX90.
And how do I remember that, guys? Is because there's like this what do you call it? It's not a trapezoid. So is a rhombus.
I think it's something cool.
This shape. That's how I remember it. The other 1 and 2 don't have it.
Yeah, should be.
Shopify is good as well
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
for this kind of shoe.
Yeah.
Really? So Shopify customers,
And then good if you've got- eBay's the best.
should you?
Facebook's the best.
So when people buy from Shopify, do they go on the app Shopify
No, they go on your website. No, they go on your website.
or the website,
Yeah.
and then Shopify is
Yeah,
the
it's good, but then again, I don't have much traffic on my website for shoes.
ah. Shorts was crazy. Yeah, my videos. Search me up on Instagram and look at my videos there.
Mm.
Where do I go to find you guys? Jay Hunter asked. So I'm actually not discoverable. Like I'm deep down in the submarine, so no one can actually find me. So YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, and my Spice page is the only place you can find me. Otherwise, like you have to dive down in the submarine to find me. And if you're wondering, like, oh, then how are you talking about Aldi dumpster dive? Oh, we have Aldi bins in down in the ocean as well. Now is your chance to escape. You forgot to lock the window cage. 89 bucks in the USA.
For what?
For what? For that shoe, maybe. Michelle, you know, if you have Nikes that wear out and they're not even 2 years old, they will replace them.
Yeah.
They have a 2-year warranty. But how wear worn out? What classes is worn out? Like, does the sole have to have a hole? Does the sole have to have a hole? Oh, that rhymes. That is actually so good. I need to write that down. Does the sole, SOLE or SOUL, have to have a hole? There's some there's a phrase that goes, this made my whole week. But the hole is HOLE. And the week is not WEEK, it's WEAK. So it made my whole week. It's like it made my whole week. You guys get it? You have to see it written down to get it. I sound crazy right now. I guess I'm also a submarine, says. Um, Samuel says, I'm just tired of the same thing. Samuel, it be like that sometimes. Life can be mundane. That's why you have to find the little moments in life to make it special, you know? It do be like that sometimes. Every day is the same. But, you know? Yeah, create the moments. Don't wait for someone to save you. Don't wait for a special moment. Don't wait for one day they'll change. Like, do something about it if you can't. And if you can't do anything about it, just wait it out. um, you sure you're not on crack, girl? This booty crack. Did those shoes make the marathon runner run faster and set a record? Which shoes?
The Adios Evo 3s.
Oh, but he didn't. How do you know he's on those shoes? Jesus.
Sub 2 hour mark.
Oh my gosh. So I wanted to see my sock. Are you left-handed? I was just thinking about this the other day. I think I'm ambidextrous. But obviously my right hand or whatever hand is one hand is like stronger. But I can write like I can use it pretty good. Well, I think I can. I want to do like a writing live. Do you remember when I used to do those? Write, draw, and stuff. That was really fun. Okay, guys, give this video a oh sugar plums. Give this video a like if you want me to go live for longer, because it's 57 minutes now. My phone's at 1%. Michelle, Ronald says you are very smart. Oh my gosh, I just realized that it's Ronald saying this. So Ronald Ogata, he said his own name. I love that you say your own name. He says, Michelle, Ronald says you are very smart. Thank you so much, Ronald. Michelle says, thank you so much, Ronald. What country are you in? I'm in South Australia. Australia. That's the country. Oh my gosh, stop the chat because we got a super chat. He gave me $10. I think this is AUD. Danny Hobson says, good to see you dating an older guy. Gives the rest of us hope in finding our own Asian princess. Well, why does it have to be princess? Why can't it be queen? Is what I'm trying to say. Why princess? Because are you a prince or are you a king? Um, and Daniel's like, yeah, nice, Danny, so true, buddy. Um, yeah, you guys are saying big true, Danny, Danny, Danny. Because you're still only a princess, Danny says. But okay. Good to see you dating an older guy gives the rest of us a chance. Is it that weird for an older guy though? Like, because most girls prefer older guys anyways, right? Like a 21-year-old or 16-year-old, they prefer the guys older. Even then, most girls are like, "Ooh, I'm not gonna date someone younger than me. I'm gonna date someone my age." Or I don't like the boys in my year. I like the boys that are about to graduate and have their own car. So, you know? And I think they like older because they have more stuff, like, oh, he can drive a car, or um he's got a job. He can take me places, you know? Stability and experiences. But not when he's picking you up from school on his bike. Ling Ling says, I think that is so cute. Take me on a tandem bike. I think that's so cute. So there was this story of this guy, from, I don't know if it was India or somewhere. I don't know if it's India, but it was in Asia. And this girl from Sweden came to visit like as a tourist, and he was a street photographer, not street photographer, street artist. He was drawing people and he drew her. And his mom actually said, oh, he's gonna meet a foreign lady from whatever, whatever. Basically, it was like she kind of predicted it. So he was like, oh, this was love at first sight. Basically, she had to go back to Sweden. And a year later, he sold his stuff and he bought a bicycle. He said, I'm riding to Sweden to meet my woman. They actually got like ceremonial married as well before. So this guy rode through Pakistan, Afghanistan, Iran, Turkey on his bicycle. And the only way he supported himself was through his like art. So for accommodation and food and stuff like that, he was just drawing people. And guess what? They have children now. They live in Sweden and they're still together. They're so happy. And it was so cute because, yeah, it was him on his bicycle. And there's a picture of her on a bicycle as well. This was back in the day. And it was so cute because at the end, he was like, I just want to make it clear. I actually don't have a love for cycling. I just have a love for my woman. Ooh, child. That is so cute, you know? There's also a saying that goes, if he loves writing poems, that's not the same as him writing one love poem for her. Like he just loves writing poems. Like it's not special. Like if he just loves writing poems, it's nothing special. But if he knows you like poems and he does that once, it means everything. Does that make sense? But yeah, he liked all that. And this was in 1975. You know what they say? Like you're scrolling so much, you forget all this information. Like, do you even remember what you watched? And here's me regurgitating the info. I'm a good learner. This is actually a learning technique, a study technique. It's like you teach it back to people. Hmm. Okay. MG says, when this phase passes, what are you planning on for the next chapter of your life? um, what do you mean by phase? This Wheat Bix phase is not a phase. Wheat Bix is for life. Like, I know it seems like sometimes like, oh, I'm talking about Weetabix all the time, and the next time is like Fruit Loops, but I think at the center of it all, Weetabix is for life. Like I will always like Weetabix, Weet-Bix. It's not a phase. um, a Nike warehouse bang studio. I remember. Lol. Did you ever see the TV show The Flying Nun? No, I haven't. Michelle, give your man a haircut and shave. He's looking like Charlie Manson. Isn't that who you said when you showed up?
Yo, mate, what's happening?
Never mind, he's busy. He's
Oh,
see,
we're about
he's he's avoiding the haircut.
yes, appreciate it, man.
Just kidding.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
tell him to keep
Yeah,
it
right.
like that.
Come down. Legend, thanks, guys. Cheers.
He has all the shoes ever made, and he cooks well. He cooks. Is Durian like the guy from the Fugitive TV show? Do you know what he's talking about? I don't know what he's talking about.
It's can't be recognized.
Oh, so it like deters the imaging cameras. So apparently if you try to avoid those cameras, you can like draw lines on your face where you're like prints, big prints, so that the cameras don't detect you as a person. You're not old enough to be queen, Danny says. Aww. So when do I become queen? What is the like age or requirement to become a queen? And you still didn't answer the question, like are you prince or king then? He has commonalities with Charlie Manson. We grow it for science. So, yeah, you know Movember. Do you know that movement? Movember?
November.
Hobovember every year, every month. So November is like is it for testicular cancer or something like that? Some type of thing for men. And like guys grow out their beard, your mustache or whatever. Um, cinnamon mini buns cereal. Remember those? No, but that sounds really good. I really like cinnamon rolls. So, do you like the cinnamon roll I made last time? Yeah, and those were so low fat. So how I made those best cinnamon rolls, was that my own dough? I'm not sure. I think yeah, that was my own dough. It was overproof dough. Turned out to be like gourmet, he said. And I just rolled it out. The filling for the cinnamon roll was like cinnamon, brown sugar. Maybe I put some cloves, whatever, my sprinkling stuff. And then I rolled it up. And then for the topping, I used baby soy milk powder and soy milk and icing sugar. And I turned that into like a big, huh?
Do a taste review.
Taste review.
When you finish your recipe.
Yeah. Why are you giving me that?
Oh, just I'm about to eat one.
You about to eat one? Which one you're gonna have?
That one.
Oh, you're gonna have this one? Oh, is this the last one?
No, that's one.
Oh,
Do you want one?
no, I thought we finished these.
No, a couple left. No, I got a few packets left.
Yeah. Um, so yeah, it actually turns out to a really good icing. Why did I add in the the baby milk powder? Well, it just gives it like a color and extra vitamin, but you can totally skip that out. It's not necessary. It's just icing sugar, and you can do milk or water as well. And to make it thicker, just add more icing sugar.
Vegan baby milk.
Yeah,
Crushed
this is
baby
soy.
babies.
Vegan, yeah. Obviously, guys.
Baby babies.
Do you get your electricity from solar panels? No, like I said, I'm in the submarine. I don't see the sun, the light of day. So I'm so deep down. That's not where you get energy. The energy I get is basically piezo electricity. I have to step in the shoes and to power this for this live stream, 67 minutes. I had to be stomping in these shoes to generate electricity, you know? I'd be stepping. When I was younger, I thought I had the genius idea, the most original idea is that, oh, we should just make gyms where it turns like movement into electricity. I thought that was so original, but those gyms already exist. She gets her electricity from watermelon, and that's okay. Durian is Australia's Gordon Ramsay. I don't think so. Maybe in a different topic. I said Durian or Coach Trevor is I would say Australian Simon Cowell.
Who?
Simon Cowell.
Oh, yeah.
Simon Cowell.
Tell
Yeah.
us, get up, move.
When I first met you, I said that, didn't I? Simon Cowell. About me.
Turn it.
Coach Trevor. About me.
How about you?
Yes. For me.
For you.
For me.
Oh.
For me. Do you eat corn and who? Yes, I had corn today. And I cook it in the microwave. Her only purpose is to generate electricity for the battery in Rick's. What does that mean? In Rick's spaceship. They're calling you Rick?
Okay.
I don't get it.
We can go with it. Go with that.
Okay, Zaya Raikon says favorite shoe brand.
Nike.
Oh, yeah, so it's not visible if you look at this.
Oh, yeah.
People probably won't recognize it. So fair question. Oh my gosh, look, you can zoom it.
That's how I pack the shoes. Got this in the bin. This plastic here. Got from the bin. Yeah.
Are you sure you didn't just empty people's bins
Yeah.
or bin bags?
No, it's not stoked. That's really good stuff to rack shoe.
I
It's really cool.
I actually want to get some of these bin bags so they can hold stuff.
That's not being bad. That's like wrapping.
Oh,
It's got plastic.
oh,
That's really cool. It's like strong.
oh.
Yeah, thanks for that. I say it's like $20 where they're right there saving
Oh, for real?
samples.
Yeah. But next time we go to the bins, I want to look for some bin bags.
Yeah,
I can hold a lot of stuff.
yeah, true that.
Nike changed their box color.
No, they're always box.
Oh no, I'm getting cramps.
Oh, you're getting cramps.
Okay, guys, I might end this live here. It was, you know, thinking about stories and stuff. Hopefully, you learned something from today's live stream. Any news on the girl, the Aboriginal?
Is it?
Yeah.
What's the news?
Is there? Is there
Oh,
any updates now?
mm,
At 3 o'clock, there was update.
I don't
But yeah, search her up. What's her name again? Sharon what?
Sharon Stone.
Stone? No, it's not
Oh,
Stone. I think it has something G in it.
okay.
Yeah, search her up. And if you want to watch a movie, watch the Snowtown. Snowtown 2011. What do you think of the movie?
Killer. Great movie.
Killer?
Yeah. Australian icon.
Australian icon.
That's Australia. And then go watch Bad Boy Bubby after that.
What's that? Is that
I
horror?
didn't watch Bad Boy Bubby.
No.
It's,
Is that horror?
oh yeah, it's South Australian classic.
It's also
No, it's
like
not horror.
based on true crime.
No, it's not.
A
That's
funny thing.
actually how do is Bad Boy Bubby? Good question.
And you know what? The Snowtown 2011, I was like, one thing that surprised me was the accents. I had to get translation,
Yeah, you did.
and I thought I was good at listening
For sure.
to accents. Yeah, but I actually got frustrated because I didn't understand. I was like, oh my god. Imagine if I paid to watch this at the cinema and I
Yeah,
didn't understand. Was it at the cinema ever?
sure. It's fucking international acclaim that movie.
For real?
Sure.
So apparently Snowtown actually had more tourism after that.
Definitely.
So
Still always will.
wait, how far away is it?
We can ride out there. It's about 150 k's.
150 Ks?
There before.
Because apparently it's an op shop now, so I really want to see.
Yeah, let's go. Okay, nice.
It's really interesting.
Size 15. That big airbag. Size 15.
So a size 15 is the same price as a size 8,
Yeah.
which is crazy because of the like materials that they have to use more of, right?
Yeah.
That's funny to me. That's why like it's either you gotta have like a tiny, tiny one that could fit in kids' shoe sizes. Okay, now say people are waking up now. Good morning from New York.
Interesting.
Mhm.
Wow.
When we were just talking to them.
Yeah.
Michelle accent champion. Michelle, Ronald says, bye bye, sweetheart. Ronald, you are so sweet. And I love the way you talk. I love how you say my name first, you say yours, and then you say says. That's really cute. It's like a little walkie-talkie intercom, like reporting this number or like ATC. They go like they tell they tell you who's saying this and that, you know? Oh, that's so cute. Cosmo says I only wear Hoka shoes. I've never had a Hoka shoe.
Yeah.
I don't know, have I even tried? Um,
Is it okay? Look, it's alright. But yeah, you won't see like elites wearing them that much.
so this is very popular in nursing and people, yeah. I tried to try to get into it, but like, you know,
You're good.
they were really they're really like big on here. And at the time I was very into zero drop shoes.
Yeah.
Same with like on cloud and stuff.
Yeah, people wear them because it's other people wear them, but they don't have any real personal experience trying to fit shoes. They just like, I'm not told I'm gonna wear Hawkers all the time. You know?
To fit in.
Exactly.
It's like oh the rich tech bros have to wear this, so you want to fit in and I have to have the 3/4 zip and
Right.
stuff like that. What's that?
Yeah.
Tech bro outfit. Any one of you says she has an English boyfriend? Shoe review, I have on clouds, they don't last long. Interesting. Because the nurses like that one. Kevin wants to know. Oh, that's your name. KVN Lock says, watermelon, cantaloupe, or what is your favorite vegan snack? I feel like watermelon is juicier, home more. So, and they're more consistently good and accessible. So watermelon. And what is your favorite vegan snack? Oh, I have so many. It's really hard to choose. Like it depends. That's the thing. Like people say vegan diet is so restrictive, and I'm like, I have so much to choose from. I don't even know what to pick as my favorite. You know?
Sure.
I can literally have anything and everything. I see you like sneakers. Do I? Snowtown is on YouTube for free, no commercials.
Yeah,
Is
that's where we watched it.
is it?
Yeah.
Oh, so how come some movies are like that? I mean, some and some aren't.
I think if someone just uploads it, like
But isn't that against the rules and stuff? Interesting. Did you know Oreos are vegan? Yes. So good about it. I actually like Oreos. I really want to eat cookies and cream. If I had to choose an ice cream, I'd choose cookies and cream. Speaking of ice cream, did you know the brand Halo Top or something? The ice cream brand that claims to be like a tub for 300 calories or something like that, 350 something calories. They used to be so popular, right? So let me tell you the story of ice cream. Back in the day, ice cream used to have lots of air in it, and it used to be really cheap because of the air. Okay? And so then Haagen-Dazs, that person who made it, he actually picked the name Haagen-Dazs because it sounded European and sounded more like, oh, premium. Basically, he did a churn that was slow. So instead of like doing it really fast and getting lots of air in it, he did it really slow. And that was where Haagen-Dazs was like a creamier, less air feel taste and stuff like that. So then Halo Top, the creators were like, oh, you know what? Let's bring that back. And the reason why they were able to have it lower calorie was because of the air in the product. So for the volume. And so they had a lot of sales. People were buying it. All the influencers like, oh my God, a whole tub of ice cream this. And people they were saying that people were actually overeating it because they were having a whole big tub or even more of it, thinking, it's this and that.
yeah,
And then
as much as we want.
yeah, people
What's it too, too skinny?
then people they melted the ice cream and they realized, oh, this is all just freaking air. So Halo Top sales have been decreasing.
Like calories,
It
like
airing it.
air on the side of caution.
Yeah, that's a story of ice cream. Yeah.
So we just eat vegan, low fat ice cream and have to worry about it because of dairy and hormones.
And you know what the best ice cream is? Just
Yeah.
the vegan,
Bananas.
the bananas, the one that I made. It's so creamy, sweet, like, and you can even add your different flavors in.
Yeah.
You know, like what flavors you want? You want acai, you want vanilla. Just blend it up together in it.
Relax. Great.
Like if you really want chocolate, you can even just blend in cocoa powder in it
That's true.
and more sugar. Freeze up. Basically, it's like a smoothie without, adding the extra water, and you can just freeze it. It's literally so good. What does Jiren think of the new weight loss drug Ozempic? Dumb, he says.
Yeah.
Why would you say that?
Because it doesn't change what you're eating, bro. But look how lean I am, man. Yeah?
So how does Ozempic even work?
All right. Get lean, bro.
Is the Ozempic the one that's appetite suppressant?
Ozempic makes you fat. It's gonna make you fat later on. I see people doing Ozempic and they get fat a year later. Like it's not good, man. Because just eat like me. You can't. Drugs won't make you skinny. long term. And if you lose any weight on drugs, you're going to rebound it because you can't take this stuff forever. So as soon as you stop, the weight comes back plus extra. And in the meantime, your life is misery because you're under carb. You can't properly, you can't work properly, you can't do anything properly because you don't have enough glycogen in your muscles. It's a bad drug. Stay away. Just get ripped. You want to get ripped? Do what I'm doing, man. This is me, full belly, fully eating all day. You know, full. You know,
Okay.
unlimited calories.
What do I think about it? It's horrible. It makes you deficient in stuff, getting cancers and stuff,
Yeah.
having lots of deficiencies because people are like, "Oh, I'm not gonna eat. I'm gonna be full." And then they have things stuck in there, not going to the bathroom for days, all that stuff,
Bad, bad, bad.
not getting their nutrients. It's very bad. And people are getting into GLP-1 as well,
Same shit. Same shit. Bad, bad, bad.
the extra injections, because your body naturally has that.
Don't need it. I don't need to do that stuff because we don't need to do that stuff because they're eating the shit that they're eating. Like that, you know? Just little bits of animal products. Add the weight. Like, little bits of stuff. You know, I've done the experiments, man. It's like we just add on you. Just the hormones in the dairies, even in like chocolate and stuff. It'll add. Ran my experiments on myself and other people. So yeah, it's stay
Mm,
away from that shit.
yeah. Cosmo says studies said after stopping, you gain back the weight 4 times as fast.
Yeah. And you feel like shit in the meantime because you're not getting enough carbs. It's fucking it's dumb. It's dumb, dumb, dumb.
The older fella looks fit as a fiddle. Do you know the fiddle?
Aiming for a sub 16 5K this year, down to 16 18. So I'm aiming for sub 15, sub 16 rather.
Do you know what a fiddle is?
Yeah.
Can you
Fiddle.
can you pretend to play it? That's a fiddle?
Or is a fiddle like this? No, I thought fiddles like this. Hey, this is premium fiddle. There you go. Play the fiddle. Fiddle riddle.
You play the violin. Violin is a fiddle. Okay, Cosmo says all weight loss drugs have eventually been pulled from the market and companies sued.
Fucking hell.
Mm.
Bad shit.
Michelle is so pretty. Are you still in Australia? Yes. We are all lab rats. Someone says, are we all lab rats?
Yeah, they're doing things we don't know what's going on out there. You know, so why do more? You know?
We're already lab rats. Okay, Kevin says, is protein a myth? What's a good vegan protein option? I'm only asking because y'all cool AF and I am listening. Kevin, you're welcome here. Ask
Fruit.
anything.
Not protein from fruit. Have
Fruit, yeah.
wrestling that with and see who is stronger. Protein doesn't make you strong. It makes you heavy. If you want to get heavier, just be more sedentary and eat more protein.
He didn't ask about strong. He just asked about protein.
What's his goal?
Is
Why is he protein focused? How heavy is he trying to get?
I don't know, Kevin.
How heavy are you trying to get? If you're trying to get heavier, then focus on getting more protein.
But good vegan option is at the end of the day all plants. Get it from plants
Yeah.
because that plants is the source of all protein anyways. So plants. Um I hear beans are protein, Kevin says. Beans aren't protein. Everything has protein in it. Just like when people say beef is protein, like why are you so protein obsessed? That's the main question.
Yeah.
So the myth about being obsessed with protein, that has to go. That's false.
Well, you gotta, yeah, like you gotta. What? Always when people ask what about protein, like how heavy are you trying to get? I'm not trying to get heavier. Then why are you focusing on getting more protein? Oh, I'm just trying to get enough protein. Well, How heavy are you trying to get?
But everyone wants to make sure they get enough protein. There's no protein deficiency.
Just
If you
don't go hungry. Don't starve yourself. You get enough protein.
Yeah, there's actually no name for a protein deficiency.
I understand.
Says, okay, good to know. I knew I was asking a good question to good folks. Yeah, ask anything. Cheers, mate. It's a scam. Says, love ya. Wait, Kevin, are you Australian? Hey, here's your lollipop.
Yeah, yeah. Cheers.
Are there shoeboxes behind you? No, they are bicycle boxes. We do miniature bicycles. So if you are interested in getting one for your cat, these are cat miniature bicycles.
That bike.
Eat bugs for protein, someone says. Yes. I was saying no.
Ride the bike with your mouth open.
Ride your bike with your mouth open. But yeah, most people wouldn't eat these like things. They wouldn't if you really cared about protein, you'd eat the worm, you'd eat, snake, you'd eat everything. Because meat is protein, right? But you're like, no, that's weird. I'm trying to be eating that. Um, are you interested in insect eating? No, I'm not. But I mean, like with how things are, you probably are gonna eat some, even eating fruits and stuff. You're gonna have little tiny creatures on it.
You do.
But you don't do it with the intent of eating
Yeah.
it. That's the difference. Do you know what I mean?
Facts.
Appreciate it. I'm almost finished. My cantaloupe. Cool. Is cantaloupe the orange one that we saw today? Is that cantaloupe?
Mm.
I'm not good at telling the other melons. Michelle, are you guys still in Australia? Yes, Jeff. But in the submarine. So Australia's here. Don't don't even mind the tectonic plates or the plates. Because under Australia, there's no like magma or anything. It's actually ocean under Australia, so that's where we are. So Australia, there's the land, and under here is water. So I'm down here, and if I want to go over here, I just go like this. Houdini was the first man to fly a plane in Australia. I don't know. Oh my gosh, speaking of a plane, an instructor and a student in South Australia here in Adelaide, they died.
Wow.
They crashed after
No.
takeoff like yesterday or something. Yeah. And like 10 people injured or something because it was at the learning center moments after takeoff. He was 24, the student was 24 and the teacher was 29 or something like that. Yeah. Oh my gosh, I have so much like news. I feel like I could be a news reporter. There are people that live in the center of the earth. Yeah. 1910, Houdini flew to Australia. Who's Houdini? Where is he from? Just swim to the other side, epic. Or like you can just swim straight up if there's a river there, and you just be like, oh, that's how you like go to different places. You go zoom, zoom, instead of boarding with your ship and then transporting it on a trailer to go to a different place. You just spawn at the river, zoom, go to this lake. Mm-hmm. Okay, any one of you asks, what are your thoughts on sleep to overall health? Sleep is essential for overall health and sanity. And I think you need to sleep at night. You need to sleep early. Early is good. And yeah, try to get unbroken sleep. Sleep is so important. And there's people working night shifts and stuff. That's really sad to me because it goes against our biology. We're meant to be sleeping at night. and it's important for your hormones, it's important for cell repair, it's important to just rest for your organs to have a break, testosterone, hormone stuff, you know? Yeah. And like memory, mental problems, Alzheimer's, obesity is a risk if you don't like sleep enough. If you don't sleep at night, diabetes, heart disease, all those things. So night workers, they sacrifice themselves for that, I guess. And sleep not just at night. If you're tired in the day, you don't need a little nap. You'll have your nap as well. Rest your eyes. And sleep, sometimes you just need to rest. Rest is including sleep, but not all sleep is. No, all sleep is rest, but not all rest is sleep. Okay, math check. 21 plus 49. Answer as fast as you can. That's 70. Easy. Give me more. I used to do UC math, which is Abacus, which is mental math. With the it's really easy. But you have to understand algebra. I didn't know this was algebra, but it's algebra. So you put you have to pretend you have beads in your brain, okay? You have four at the bottom and one on top. The one on top means a five, okay? So let's do it. One bead, one bottom, one, two, three, four, five. That's nine. Okay. Now if you want to add to that, let's say you want to add 12 or okay, let's do five. Let's add five first. So you have nine here. To add five, you plus a 10 minus five. Algebra. Does that make sense? Let's do that again. To add a 5 to your 9, you don't have to remember like anything. You just know the rules, okay? To add a 5 is plus 10 minus this 5. And now what do you have? Read what you have. Okay, now this is a 10. Okay, this is a tens column. So it's a 10 with a 4. So it's 14. You don't need to you're just pushing numbers. Okay, give me a number to add.
4.
Add 4. Okay. So to add 4, we have 14, right? We have 14, 1 here and 4 here. To add 4, we have a 5 up here, right? So plus 5 minus 1, take 1 down. What do you have? 18. I look crazy right now, but this means 18 right now. You don't have to do your hands, but they help. So if you go to the competitions, everyone's just like, okay, now we have 18. Give me another number.
Uh, uh, 58.
Plus 58. So let's do the 50 first. This is a 50, right? Remember, the top is a 5. So 50. So now we have 68. Now to plus 8, what is it? Plus 10 minus 2. Plus 10 minus 2. Do you guys get that? 2 plus an 8 is plus 10 minus 2. Wait, what was the number? I was 18 plus
Yeah,
what? 50. Did you say 58 or 52?
58.
Is that 58? So we were at 18 plus 58. What do you guys get? Do you guys do that? Take it slow. Take it slow. Remember, the top is 550, and the bottom is a 1 or a 10. You have some people saying 18, some people saying 76, 64, 42. Guys, you have all different types of answer. It's easier to remember numbers than abacus. Actually, yeah, the abacus, you don't need to remember anything. You just follow, you just push. I'm a visual learner. You need to bust out the abacus. Wait, we actually need to do that. I actually would bust out an abacus for you. So, we'll do it here. So wait, what was the column? 18 plus 58. So let's put that here. Wait, is it flipped for you guys? Is it flipped? I'm not sure if it's flipped for you. So I say we have the abacus here, and there's gonna be hundreds here, there's gonna be thousands here, there's gonna be decimals here. But let's say they have one bead here, and there's two, three, four. Same for here. So these are beads. These are beads, okay? This means a 5. This means a 50. This means a 1, another 1. This means a 10. Okay, so they're increasing by units, right? So if we have 18, it's 1 here and 18. So when I was doing this, this is what I was squeezing. This, I was pulling this together. Okay? So let's say we have 18. We have this. It's 18, 18. Plus a 50. So we're going to push this one down, and we have 50, we have 68. Then we have 68. Now to plus an 8, we plus a 10 minus a 2. So what does that give? 76. Can you read that? Plus a 10 minus a 2 down. So it's 70, this is 50, 60, 70, plus a 5, 6, 56. No, 76. Does that make sense? I feel like I need to have a whole abacus here because you take and you give things. That's algebra. To bring to something to one side, you have to do it to this side. We won't be able to see. That's dope. I'm buying abacus for my sons. Yeah, you should. And this was there's different types of abacuses. But it definitely really helps. And the reason why my mom put me to this class was because she thought I was dumber than my siblings. Okay, yeah. My mom thought I was dumber than my sisters, so she was like, "Oh, this girl needs extra care." So she signed me up for mental maths. This is mental maths. And I remember having to go, I think it was every Saturday or something like that. She'd drive me. I had to wear a yellow shirt, a white. It had white and it had some in here. My bag was yellow. I had one abacus and it was very loud. Some abacuses, they're very soft and smooth, like they just flick, 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 and some are hard. Remember that mine was really loud, and you go to clear it off. But yeah, I went to do that, and then we had homework. We had like these workbooks I had to do. I could just do it in my head, like 5 plus 8 or 3 or whatever. It was like I could just do it, but it's just to get the practice of abacus. And so doing the abacus with the abacus, you have an abacus in your brain. So the whole point is that you work on the abacus enough that you just use it in your brain to picture it, and then you don't need the abacus anymore. I never paid attention to maths lessons, and I'm not going to now. Honestly, me neither. I never really freaking cared about maths. I actually didn't like maths. But there's a certain level where everyone needs to know some basic maths, right? Like, let's say trigonometry. Like, oh my gosh, who gives an F? Some people. Some people that gives a who who want to build stuff and whatever. Okay, yeah, I get it. But if you just to get by in life, you have to know something, 100 minus this. Like basic maths, I think it's important to know. I sort of do that with computer programming. Oh my gosh, yeah. Some people ask me, like, are you a math person, an English person? None. I didn't like either of them. I've been tricked. This is a maths lesson. It's not. I'm not even good at You know what? It's lies. With maths, you just have to try. You get rewards for trying. I remember in class, like, not in class, in exams, I wouldn't know what to do, but I just scribble some stuff, write something down, and boom, I passed because I had something written down. Some people just skip it all and don't try at all. They get 0 points. At least try, write something down, scribble some chicken scratch. You're gonna get some points. That was how it was in Ireland. Nah, you guys are just ahead of the curve. I need to ban Abacus. Yeah, it's actually so fun. So that's just plus, minus. You can do multiplication, you can do division, you can do all sorts of stuff on this. And what I used to do was like just keep adding numbers like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Keep adding those numbers until it got bored. It's also a speed thing, working on speed. You are an all around educational travel performance artist, submarine protected style. This is nice. Kevin. Yeah. I'm glad I had a good like upbringing. My parents, cared about it. I think it's important for children to be able to try a lot of things and see what they like. It just develops your brain. Oh, this is maths. John, okay, we'll stop with the maths. Everything is maths though, if you think about it. And that's kind of like the beauty of life, but if you really look at everything, everything is maths. Cylinder, maths. How this was created, maths. The price tag, maths. The dates, maths. Barcode, maths. Everything is maths in this world, honestly. You can't avoid it. Time is maths. Your mom's right. You definitely need extra care. I do. I do. And like yesterday, after dumpster diving, I had the realization, oh my gosh, my teachers all gave me the same piece of advice, and it was to get an alarm clock. All my teachers said, Michelle, please get an alarm clock because I would be late to class. I used to be late to school, late to class, late for assignments, late for all sorts of stuff. So everyone's just like, get an alarm clock. The universe is math. Yeah, exactly. Everything's made of maths. And maths is like a universal language. You, someone from India can understand me. Someone from, I don't know, anywhere can understand me if we just wrote the same. It's actually really cool. Why would you be dumpster diving? Dumpster diving is so fun. Saves things from being like thrown into landfill. Okay. So sometimes I don't even take things for myself there, like food or whatever. I don't take it. Like, for example, this, I don't eat this, right? It might not be vegan. It might be too fatty. I don't eat this kind of stuff. I take this from the dumpster, give it to people that are already going to buy it anyways, and give it to them. Might get some money off it, might not, or give it back as compost into nature instead of going into straight to the landfill. This can be composted, given back. Other animals might eat it. Like the other day, I got sushi. Lots of sushi has like rice and stuff like that, right? That's what sushi is. Gave it to the pigeons, dumped it all out. Just compost. And sometimes I find things that I eat myself. Like perfectly fine things might be, I don't know, all sorts of things. um then I'll take that instead of like complaining about prices at the supermarket. We can actually just get it here for free, you know? And what else? Also, it feels good. Like if I'm having a bad day, looking for stuff is fun. So lots of reasons for dumpster diving. And from the dumpster, yes, you guys will be so freaking surprised at how much goes into landfill. And these are perfectly fine things. Some stores, they overstock. They buy too much and then they have new stock coming in for the shelf. So they throw away the older stock when they're still in date. Nothing's wrong with it. They just throw it away because protocol, just ordering more stuff, ordering more stuff. And the other day about the sushi, I got 2 bags. Okay, they were filled in rice bags of sushi. This is from Sushi Hub in Australia. It's like $4 for one roll of sushi. Nothing's wrong with it. Just the end of the day, they're throwing it out because they're not gonna. They made too much or whatever. They're not gonna give it away to homeless people or people that are wanting it. They would rather throw it away in the bin. So I asked the guy. I saw him throwing it out, dishing it into the rice bags, and I said, "Hey, where's the bin for that? I wanna, you know, give it to the animals." And I was like, he just like smiled, and I was like, is it at the back of the bin over there? He told me, oh, it's for I put it in the organic bin. So, did my shopping, and then I went to the bin to look, and there it was, all the sushis. So took it out, give it to the pigeons. And there's some vegan stuff in there as well. I'm finna start my dumpster diving life. I'll let you know how it goes. Yes, Kevin, do that, but here's the thing, be careful when you're diving in the stuff because there could be glass and stuff like that. So proceed slowly with caution and preferably wear gloves as well. And dumpster dive is literally trash. I mean, trash is gold. It's literally someone's trash is someone's gold. Like you can find bottles nowadays, empty bottles, like for recycling, you can sell that. So in Australia, it's 10 cents a bottle. You see grandmas, anyone can do this. Just picking it up. That's 10 cent, 10 cent, 10 cent. Bring that to a recycling center. You've just bought yourself a bicycle. You've just bought yourself, I don't know, food. Okay? Get the Too Good To Go app. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that was a thing in Ireland. I've I've not used it myself. My sister has, and yeah, you can get some good stuff on it. Things that are so Too Good To Go is like where shops package things up for like might be $10, might be $5, different stuff. But instead of throwing it away, they put it in a bag for you and you can come collect it. Sometimes there's like surprise bags, so you don't know what you're getting. Sometimes you do know what you're getting. But the thing with that is sometimes it might be a really fatty food. So be careful with that. And that's the thing, like I have access to so much stuff. So do you guys. You you can access the bins. It's really easy to be overweight and to gain a lot of fat, when you have access to so much free stuff. But you gotta remember, like, it's not worth it. So why the shoes? Anybody knows? Found them in the dumpster. As you can see, I'm trying to paint the wall white. So instead of painting, because I've never found paint in the bin yet. So I just found cardboard. So I'm using this as the paint, just like a white paint. Those are barely edible. Yeah. Some things, like I said, some things I don't eat. Like I so much stuff I don't eat. You get energy drinks, juices. I like the juices. So much crap you get in the bin. It's actually insane. And so much gets thrown out. Just it's so heartbreaking. Like I couldn't work at Sushi Hub. I used to work at Lidl, which is a supermarket, and it was one of the most heartbreaking thing was that you couldn't use it. You couldn't use it, you couldn't eat it, you couldn't drink it, even though there was gonna go straight to the bin. Like, some people there's 24 packs or 6 pack of water or something. Some people wouldn't know that you have to buy the whole pack. So they tear open the packaging to take one bottle and they bring it to register. And I'm like, oh my gosh. Now the whole package is gonna be thrown away straight to landfill. Nothing wrong with it. But just because you've broken the package. So that would be gone straight to the bin and Lidl. Everything. Because it was opened. Gone to the bin. Why? And Lidl wouldn't let you drink it. They wouldn't let you sell it. Even the bakery stuff, the bread, they're getting thrown out in the massive bags. I used to have to take it off the shelf and put it in the bin bags. And you couldn't eat it. You could be hungry, you couldn't eat it. You couldn't do anything to it. Such waste. The modern society is so wasteful. Yeah, these companies would rather waste than to give it away, sadly. ATS says, is making money with shoes easy? Good question now that you've come back. Do you want to answer that? Is making money with shoes easy?
Yeah,
Yes?
you know what you're doing.
Yeah, you have to know what you're doing.
Yeah, like this is just from today.
And it's kind of like a waiting game as well, I would say. Like, you, some people would expect like something really fast, but you kind of have to hold on to things as well. You never know.
Yeah, like some shoes are sold that same day, some shoes I've had for 3 years.
Yeah.
But the more experience you get, the better things are. So yeah.
This is today's money. I can smell it.
Yeah,
Smell of
smell of
money.
money, color of money. So we're looking here. One, two, three, four.
So someone says these stores and restaurants do throw away a lot of good food, but what would they do with it? Send it for Africa? No, like locally. They
Seven,
can be turned into other things, like let's say some
eight.
in Asia, like durian. If they don't get sold, they get sold for
Yep,
other products.
$800 to see.
$800 today.
Mhm.
So yeah, repurpose it or compost it. Some people just throw it straight to fucking landfill. Yeah, give it away for animals and stuff.
It's animals, I think the livestock, so people starve. That's facts.
And sell it off.
Yeah, the country they grow enough food in Africa, but people starve to death because they feed it to livestock because it's more worth more money.
Yeah, and they sell it off.
You care about starving people, stop eating animals,
Hmm.
or eat cockroaches instead.
Nice, hundreds and hundreds. What besides shoes and bottles make good money? ATS. ATS is about the grind. He wants to make money. He or she. What else makes good money? What else? What else makes good money? Someone has asked. What advice do you have, homeless man? He says gold and property. I would say, I would say selling, sales. I think sales. Sell yourself. And people are gonna be like, what do you mean by sell yourself? Yes, sell yourself. You sell yourself at your job when you try to get a job at your job. You're selling yourself. Selling at the supermarket, selling shoes, selling everything. The best you can do is sell yourself. Do you guys know what I mean? Sell yourself. Because here's the thing, like, that's in the way you talk, your charisma, the way you can hold people's attention. Like a good salesperson can sell anything. Work on that. That's a good skill to have. To be able to sell, convince, talk, communicate. And it might not even be the product. You are selling yourself. You're selling your ability to convince people. Do you know what I mean? So you can sell Vaseline. You can sell spirulina flakes. It's you is what you're selling. You're in the middle of it. Period. Yo, what happened to the 20K bike? Any word back? No word back from it. Unforge. And so I'm riding another white bike. It's S-Works what Amira. It's also a white bike. I don't like it as much, to be honest. The geometry is different as well. The feel is different. Um okay guys, do you guys want me to stay longer or go? Holy money bag, someone says. Um, so what's your favorite shoes? My favorite shoes, um, I have these shoes right here. I think these are pretty cool. So this brand is Burju Shoes, and they actually gave me these shoes, and they actually liked my post. They finally saw my post. I was like, when are you gonna see my post? Like you sponsored me this and you didn't even look at it. Because at the start they were like, oh, we want this amount of content, we want videos like this, we want photos or this and that. So I started sending them or tagging them, and they didn't respond. And now they finally saw my videos and stuff. Yeah, these are pleaser shoes. These are actually vegan. These are 6 inches. They have an 8 inch one, which I was gonna get, and she was like, "Oh, these are not like walking shoes." Because I was like, "I'm Michelle from China. I'm gonna run in these shoes. I'm gonna do stuff in these shoes." And she was like, "Oh, so they're really tall. They're not really built for walking. Oh, da da da, like the pole shoes, right?" So I was like, "Okay, fine. I'll just take a 6 inch." But I think I could definitely go for the 8 inch. This is a red. They had like black as well. It's pretty cute, if you ask me. That's Patreon level shoes. um, ATS says, I hope that you and him will make more videos in future. Was too less for my taste in the last weeks. Oh, really? I'd still be taller, 187.8 centimeters. How tall are you? I am taller than Insane though. Yeah, so did you see my live stream today? Maybe we'll start back more live streams. You and Jaren Ryder are awesome. I'm losing weight on carbs and riding bikes now. That's so good, ATS. ATS, I love that you're asking really good questions and telling me good stuff. Are you a boy or girl? ATS. How can I find 1999 first edition Nike Prestos? Don't know what that is.
What colorway?
What colorway? You have? Is this it?
Oh, that's 99 Presto, but which colorway?
Are you serious? How do you pull that up so fast?
So we roll added runners with our standard. And we match it.
That's freaking crazy. 1999 Prestos. You pulled this out. It's 2026. um. Wow. He says, lol, lol, lol. That's crazy. I'm blown away. 2026 and you pull out 1999 shoe. This is made in Vietnam. I wonder if the shoes before were made in Vietnam.
Yeah, Vietnam, China.
It has always been made in Asian countries.
Majority, yeah.
And Nike started in America though?
Yeah.
So they never made shoes in America, like the first shoes?
Oh, no, they didn't. No, they didn't. New Balance did, but not Nike.
That's kind of crazy. Nice shoes, I only have like 50 since breasts were stolen. What do you mean? They seem really comfortable, like they really mold to you. And they can bend really well because they have that like crease here. You showed us the go-to foods but didn't give measurements, so I gave up. BVLVI. That's the whole point of it. There's no measurements. You eat as much as you want of these foods. So I'm not telling you eat 50 grams of rice. No, you eat as however much you want, and that's how I live. Like some days I want to eat more, some days I don't want as much. You know? You eat until you are satisfied of these foods. There's no limit. So I'm not going to tell you measure out 50 grams or 100 grams of cornflakes. I just, whatever much, and if I want more, add more. Sticky rice is better. Sticky rice is good, but I like jasmine rice the most. And basmati rice, guys, I take that back. I still don't like basmati rice. It just doesn't do the same for me, I don't think. I feel like my tummy is not as flat on basmati rice. Jasmine rice is definitely my fave. Jasmine rice and sticky rice is good. Okay, ATS says, I'm a man 35 years, coming from 150 kilograms, now with 115 kilograms, using Monjaro and Jern Rider's protocol. What's Monjaro?
Same shit as a deputy.
Oh, for real? Oh, that's not good, doll. Ozempic is not good, doll. Time to get off that doll. You don't need that doll. Jasmine cooks quick and remind me of home cooking. Yeah. All these drugs, don't you don't need it. This is hands up. um, so yeah, We have someone Korean in here. He says, "Hello, hi." I say, "안녕하세요." What other shoes you guys have that are cool? Um,
Oh, of course. Some pairs.
1,000 pairs. Um,
Some pairs of cool shoes.
I'll try to find a cool pair of shoes for you. So
Pex Rain was cool.
I'm gonna show you this shoes. So this shoe has been doing numbers now. It's trending. It's in Adelaide. Wait, did you say this was yeah, this is Nike Shox.
Yeah.
Uh, huh?
Yeah.
There's a silver one and there's a gold one. Apparently the silver one is more popular right now. But yeah, this is doing numbers right now. I have a red one, but it's not the same as this. What's that one called?
Shox TL.
Shox TL. I have Shox TL and I have like the same back thing, but in red. And the whole shoe is red. I like this look of this. It's very unique. It's giving dad is also to me giving a bit Eastern European. Do you feel that? It's kind of giving
Yeah.
Eastern European with
It
like a
is.
Slavic look.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's a good look. Uh, um, where's a K Swiss? Oh my gosh, I used to wear K Swiss. So this is the shoe I was talking about as mine. It's also Nike Shox. I guess this is the Shox part. Um, it's really hard here, and it still needs to be broken into BH. Yeah, I used to wear K Swiss back in Trinidad. That's kind of crazy. It used to be like not popular. I remember in Trinidad we'd wear K Swiss, but then moving to Ireland, we're like, you wearing K Swiss? No, we're on the we're on the Nike, Reebok, Adidas, whatever. And then I remember I wore New Balance while everyone else was wearing, grays or other brands.
Just sold these then. And it's going off today.
A New Balance used to be so lame, and now it's cool.
Nike Air, not Nike Vaporfly.
They're
Three.
so light.
Jojo.
They're so light. It's going off today.
Where's the scales? Is there any scales?
You know.
Yeah, it's going off.
So that's another thing. People are like, oh, I need measurements. I don't know what the scale is here. Like, you're just
Yeah.
not measuring out your food like that.
You can buy bike parts and shoes.
Mm. K-Swiss used to be fully stocked in Kona. Now it's nowhere. Yeah, K-Swiss. I'm gonna look them up after this. Um, you wear 11.5. See what this one is. Is that US, you mean? Oh, this is 10. This is a 10, damn. Your foot's kind of big, bro. Wait, are you how t No, you're not the 187 centimeter one. This shoe is hard. Um, so are you pregnant for real? Check out my Instagram. You'll you'll figure it out yourself. My Instagram is Michelle from China. Um, Figure it out for yourself. It says men's slippers. Still better than sneakers with socks. Sneakers with socks is cool. Slippers and socks is cool too, I think. Oh, you guys, so since you guys are still here, check me out on Instagram, Michelle from China. I'm gonna leave it here for now. And check out my TikTok too. Some of my videos have blown up there. It's growing fast. It used to be so slow there, but now it's actually going up, going up. Oh, dad vibes. These shoes, yeah, they kind of do give dad vibes, Slavic dad vibes, I think, in my opinion.
International Alpha threes.
Yeah, it's so light.
Yeah.
Like, so imagine like
Yeah.
a smaller shoe.
Oh yeah.
Smaller shoe would even be lighter. It's so small.
Is that faster? I don't know.
It's very,
Mini Alpha faster.
it's like really cute.
Mm,
So small.
yeah.
It's like a baby shoe.
Yeah.
I wonder if they make it in babies. What's the smallest size they make in
5 women's, like something crazy.
5 women's? That's not that small. That's not that small. Should make even smaller because yeah, kids be into it as well. Okay, guys. Yes, see you guys over on Instagram. And if you do go there, say I'm from your YouTube, whatever, whatever. And like say Abacus or something. And I'll know what you're talking about. Okay, bye guys. Thank you so much for all the super chats as well. Really appreciate it, guys. Bye from under the submarine. Do this again. Yes, we will. Bye.